Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of PlaySC2VN. In the last video, we went to go see the Clash, the Crash versus the Cayenne battle, and it was down to Accel, but he lost. Anyway guys, without further ado, let's get back into things. We find Accel standing alone with a palm on his forehead. When he catches our footsteps, Accel turns to regard with us all with his typical grin. I lost. Oh well. I messed that up. I did the voice. His carefree attitude is unique amongst professional gamers. If the average pro isn't angry or depressed by a loss, they're at least frustrated. Part of me wonders whether or not Accel is covering up his true failings, but he seems genuinely fine. Bad luck, Accel. You played well.
Yeah, thanks.
What's the deal with your coach? He seemed really upset with you. Accel scoffed, allowing the disgust in his voice to show on his face. He's useless, especially considering all I do his job for Team League. Busted my ass preparing for tonight. Picked out the builds and the snipers and everything. Drilled the team for more than a week. And your coach has laid the blame for the boss at your feet. Accel nods and glances away. Spectators begin filtering out of the studio, offering us curious looks as they head outside. Looks like the studio is done for the night. It's ridiculous, and not a single person on Crash has the guts to back me up. I didn't switch from Brood War to suffer spineless teammates and a coach with an ongoing midlife crisis. And you shouldn't have to. Accel, ditch Crash and come coach for us. 4 pairs of eyes land on Jet, but Reeve is bewildered. Accel recovers quickly before crossing his arms. You know I can't. I have a contract. It's not up till next year. A player contract? One that bars you from playing install leagues for any team but Crash. Even so, I can't break the terms. I'm required to play for them. They can take legal action against me if I don't. And you will, if they insist on it. Live, train, and coach at a team house. All you have to do is show up once a week to play your matches at the studio. Crash can't do anything. Eva pushes her glasses up against the bridge of her nose, pensive. Stunt stares wide-eyed as if a pivotal scene in a drama is playing out. As for me, we could really use you, Accel. You deserve better. If I do this and the team doesn't work out, my career is over. He says it as much to himself as he does to the rest of us. It's true, and it's probably true for everyone else as well. Accel stares at the floor for a while, deep in thought. When he finally looks up, it's with a casual shrug. Screw it, I've put off my mandatory military training for too long anyway. I'm down. Stunt lets loose an ear-shattering cheer and flings his arms into the air. Viva's glasses nearly fall off in surprise, but she manages to catch them by the frame. Heck yeah! Team Enoch #1! What a motley crew. A cafe whelp, a ladder hero, a no-name foreigner, and now some laid-back Hyung. Hyung is it's not quite senpai. It's like somebody older than the person speaking is what I believe it means, and Maknai is the youngest person, so that's about all my career knowledge. You forgot the washed up champ. Touchy might, Jack can't hide the satisfied grin showing on her face. Everything has really come together. This is it. This is what I came to Korea for. The months of endless ladder, the late night online tournaments. I'm on a team. A real team. We need to celebrate. Oh, you want to treat the team? How kind of you, Mark. Chet glances around to see if her quip has earned a laugh, only to find Accel waving her finger at her. Have you already forgotten who convinced you to take the risk and form your own team? I'd say that's worth a bottle of soju or 2. Or 10. Ch! Jet brings a finger to her lips, either considering which bar to take us to or how to get us out of paying. Alright, enjoy the heck out of tonight. It'll be the last time until we've got a championship trophy that we celebrate anything. support that.
Good choice.
Heck yeah. Understood. With a nod from Jet, the five of us walk shoulder to shoulder in high spirits. But just as we're about to descend the stairs, Jet pauses. Wait, Accel, do you need to go talk to your team or anything? That stops the rest of us in our tracks. We turn and find Accel at complete ease.
Nah, I'll take care of it later.
With a knowing smile, he leads us down to the stairs and out onto the street. The bar that Jet had in mind was halfway across the city, though after a subway ride it doesn't take us more than 30 minutes to arrive. The trendy-looking lounge is packed with 20-somethings, most of them older than even Accel. Okay, are we really? Stan walks ahead of us with a swagger, noting with pride all the way he comes over to our table that he has fake IDs and goes to bars all the time. Oh my gosh. So he just goes, we're seriously giving this kid alcohol and nobody is questioning it. Like, this kid is obviously not of the legal age. Like, I don't know the legal age in Korea, probably know it might be 18, but he's obviously not even 18. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Anyway. With who, your mom? With your mom? Boy. This kid. My mom is in the US, though. Oh, so I am American. I mean, I figured, but it could have been Canadian or British or something. Oh, her flight landed already? I can't help but laugh. Stun is incredibly immature, even for his age, but there's something undeniably uplifting about his enthusiasm. While all of the booths full, we pick out a table close to an empty dance floor. It's cramped with the five of us, but we make do. Man, I can't remember the last time I went out like this. Spent so much of this year cooped up in the Crash Team House. Same. VIP's mandatory hours were brutal by Star 2 standards. No one even made good use of them. A scruffy waiter dressed no differently than the bar's patrons stops by to take our drink order before Stunt can return to bragging about his iron stomach. Jet shows 3 fingers for the number of soju bottles she wants. With a click of his tongue, the waiter departs with our order in hand. There's 5 of us though, Mock. Jet? Crap. You think I can't count? You don't drink soju from the bottle. Oh, well, I've never had it before. That is not a surprise. Soju is unpopular outside of Korea.
Well, I'll show you how to do it right, Mock.
While awaiting the server's return, I noticed Accel glancing repeatedly in Riva's direction.
Mock, what ended up happening with Riva? And who's your friend here?
I am Riva, and allow me to say that this has been a great pleasure to meet you in person. Your play has been an inspiration to me. Is Riva an Accel fangirl? She'd have to have been 15 at the prime of his Brood War career.
Well, a shame that these punks don't have the decency to introduce us properly. It's nice to finally meet you, Riva. No lie, your mech is the best I've seen outside of ESL. You gotta show me the timings on your double armory build at some point.
Well, you're gonna be coaching us, so you're gonna have to kind of see that, I would hope. You too.
I think you broke her.
It's okay then, Riva. I've been there. Riva manages to, mostly, pull herself out of her fangirl shock by the time our waiter returns. When he's gone, Accel pours out a shot glass worth of soju and hands it to me.
And go on, 1 gulp.
There's much liquid in the glass, so I throw it back without a second thought. It takes a few seconds for my taste buds to react. Ugh, this stuff is awful. It's all I can do to not retch. It's good.
How does a girl learn Korean without coming across soju at least once? It's kind of impressive, actually.
I learned online. Wasn't ever a part of my lessons, I guess. That is one of the most difficult ways to learn a language. How did you manage? K-pop and StarCraft. They didn't offer Korean as a language option at my high school, so I studied it in my spare time. K-pop? Disgusting. I knew you were Korea, you scum. At least I did something useful with my dumb hobbies. Can you say the same? How's your English? Oh boy, here we go. Oh my gosh, really? Hello, I am Stunt. Protoss, I am one. Very bad. Use 2 names to help and said lies. Bad student and player needs to work harder. Riva asked for my approval with a look. I give it a nod. Bad what? What'd you say, Mark? Bad luck. You were almost perfect. Ha! I knew it. I'm a natural. Freaking Stunt kills my voice. Like, for him, I'm trying to go, like, Shota. It is not, like, I hope it's coming kind of across as Shota, because that's kind of what his character's kind of coming across as, because he's obviously the McNai of a group. But jeez, it kills my voice. Oh. I pour out a shot for Accel, relieved when the culture test is over. Jet's 3 bottles are soon emptied and then replaced. We're gonna go and get hammered. The soju fueled conversations range from StarCraft and team houses to fashion and college, and whatever else in between. You 3 are so lucky. Korean guys dropped 2 of our golden years on the military. It's totally unfair. Tell him, Accel. Stunt points at Jet, me, and then Riva. None of them seem particularly ruffled. Accel only watches, slightly drunk and highly entertained. I would gladly spend 2 years in our military to reap the benefits of your gender. Seriously, do you have any idea how uncomfortable being pressured into some brain-dead photo shoot with a pink keyboard is? Smile, Agashi. Headphones don't sell themselves, you know. Why don't you just lose the team jacket and pull down your shirt a little bit? Oh, I want you to see you with double eyelids next time. Just like that. Literally the worst. Good gracious, Jet. Please never do that again. Sponsors pay you to sit in front of a camera. How terrible. So don't tell me there aren't advantages for girls in esports. It's so much easier to get on the team and you get way more fans. You cannot understand without experiencing it firsthand, so you only see the good. Come on, Mog, back me up here. What could possibly have made you think I'd be on your side in this argument? You 3 are so dramatic. What could possibly be worth trading away the free popularity? When I was an amateur back in Boudoir, some gross KPGA pen pusher said he'd help me get my pro license if I spent the night at his place. I had just turned 17. All of our eyes shift to Jet, surprised. The stunts most of all. I take a moment to silently appreciate that StarCraft 2 doesn't require a pro license to play in Star Leagues. Did you do it? Dude, you dumb little dude. Yeah, what the heck is wrong with you? Jet snatches her glasses off the table and snaps her arm back. When Stump recoils and shrinks beneath the table, she returns the drink to her lips with a scowl. Like, it's that kind of little transitions that really sell this to me, like the actually like getting down in the seat animations. Even though it's not much, but... Is it a crime to wonder? Jet grinds her teeth back and forth with her eyes and Stunt, turning away only when she noticed Riva and I watching her. For the record, I reported him and he was fired. Push back or be pushed around. Okay, hey, I really like the thing, and that's really what you need to be doing. Like, if some dude is like trying to get you to spend the night with him so you can get your official stuff, don't do it. Dude's a creeper. Just avoid them. Anyway, guys, it has been another episode of PlaySC2VN. In the next episode, I assume we're going to be continuing our little bar adventure. Anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next video.